Hello and welcome. I'm Uncle Badger and today it'll be an unboxing. I've been waiting for something for quite a while now. It's a little bit of something from a friend called, she's recently changed her name to Baby Firefly The Taxidermy Witch, and I hope I'll remember to put the link in the description below so you can check her out. She has an Etsy shop, so you can check that out as well. She'll have the information for that, and you can also follow her on Patreon as well. Again, she'll have the information for that. I'll put the link to her channel below. Anyway, back to the main topic of the video. I've been waiting for this package for quite a while. I know roughly what some of it is. Yeah. And she's put a lot of effort into this. It's taken a lot of time for us to make this, and I know she's put a lot of care and attention into it over the last while. And there's a bit of a story with some of the journey with it, and it's taken about 3 weeks to get from America. And I was looking at the tracking, and it went from Washington State to San Francisco, to London, to Tokyo, to London again, to New York, to London, to Zurich, and then back to England again. And after leaving Zurich, it took about 12 hours to actually arrive at my door. And it's why it did such a circuitous route, I don't really know. But I digress. That journey, I think, just makes it a little bit more special. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, I commissioned a bit of artwork from Baby Firefly The Taxidermy Witch, but I've got 2 packages from her. And I don't really know. I asked her to just sort of go with it, you know, as a sort of a symbol of our friendship, as it were. So I don't really know. I've not seen this before. This one first. Is there an obvious? Yeah, there is an obvious opening. It's under the sticker there. So I will rip this open. Oh, I should remember to keep that. That looks important. The postal bit. There we go. Open this bit. I'm sure there are extras in here. That's to bolster the envelope. Look, this I think's the artwork itself. Nothing written on the envelope. Brown paper instead of an envelope, I think. There we go. Sort of always quite like to try and, if I can salvage some of the packaging, I can reuse it for later. Even though packaging is quite cheap. Yeah, and I don't really need to save it for later or anything like that, but it's still quite nice to keep. It's like pass the parcel, take a layer off. Yeah, pass the parcel, take a layer off one bit, and take another layer off. Should have had some music playing, but then again, this video would probably be deleted if it had music. Thanks, YouTube. There would be uncopyrighted stuff, of course, but let's have a look. 5 bits and something. What's this? Ah, I think I know what this is. This is to be sent to someone else. I know there was something included to be sent to someone else. Let me just check. Ah, yeah, yeah. What's this say? I'll pop that to one side for now. Was it beer? I'm trying to read this backwards. Was that moderate? No, freedom. Yeah, for me this is all backwards, but I know why she had this. One of my favourite foods. Yeah, guns, freedom, beer. But that's the key bit. But anyway, yeah, what's in here is there are two cards. One's to be, I know, is to be sent to someone else, but she made a tarot deck and made this. This was based on me. This was the strength deck, and yeah, the bacon motif again in that card. Yeah, she made the strength card after me, which was nice of her, and I'll treasure that, and I'll pass the other card on. Baby Firefly. Pass the other card on. Well, here we go. Put TTW, the Taxidermy Witch. Yeah, she makes her own tarot decks and oracle decks. So yeah, check her out. She hand makes them. So yeah, each deck's going to be unique and specifically made by by her, personalised to you. So here we go. There we go. I think she'd included herbs in the paint, if I remember rightly. Some magic herbs in the paint. And you just try and get the light to hit it properly. You can just see with the clown here, you can just see the red paint that snakes around him. Doesn't reflect the light, does? And on the red down here too, you can see that. Yeah, she included magical herbs in the paint. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to hang all of these. There are 5 paintings. Yep, 5 paintings. That's the first one. I think she put up a video on her own channel where she sort of shows off the paintings herself before she sent them out to me. Before she sent them out about 3 weeks ago, roughly a month ago perhaps. And I think she'd named the whole I'm struggling to remember what she named the whole collection. She'd given the. I know I think there's a letter in here somewhere. I'll have to check it out in a minute. See if it just so happens that she reminds me. And it's been a while, and I didn't watch the original video. I wanted this to be a proper unboxing. So there are hanging cords. So. I do like. Yeah, she includes montages with different paint techniques. I'm really liking those two. This the third one. What's in here? Here we go. This is me quite excited to go a bit quiet when I get a bit excited. Here we go. Silver background with Bunny Girl. Balance Act Clown. This is number 4. Chinese something. Little rickshaw. Balancing axe. There we are. This is a genuine smile, by the way. Yeah, there's been a full moon tonight. This is the last one. I think there's been a full moon tonight, and it's it's Lunasa tonight as well. So a full moon in Lunasa. There we go. Early danger, early roller coaster with the snake as well. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to hang all of these. I was wondering about getting some frames, but I'll have to have a bit of a look. I want to frame these up and stuff. I'll have to have a bit of a look around around town for suitable frames to frame all of these up, so that I can hang them in my tower. Anyway, right, onto the second package. I think I might know what part of this is. I think there might be a letter in here. There we go. These, one moment. Yeah, don't know if these are for padding out the envelope, or they've got something in. I think there's something written on the inside of these. Snowberries and vine. I don't think there's anything in there. These are perhaps just packaged to pad out the envelope, I think. I want to know what's written on them. Grapes, poached vine egg. Sorry, I'm having a nosy. Probably just meant to be scrap, and it's I'm having a bit of a nose. Now I think this. Ooh. And it came by snail mail. A little snail seal sticker. I'll put that there for now and have a bit more of a look. I think these are just packages. I was just being nosy, trying to see what was written on the inside. I'll read that later. Now there we go. There we go. Little stuffed toy. Now I think there's more to this than there being a stuffed toy. And if I'm correct, there might be something more in the letter about it. So I'm going to read the letter next. Just there. I've got a little ledge to one side, and from a previous unpackaging I've got a gift from another friend, Barry the Wizard, so he's been looking after things. I'll have to perhaps come up with a little name for the cat. But yeah. Anyway, snail seal. I've messaged with Baby Firefly, and apparently I'm to read all of this, all the way straight through. I'm to read this aloud. Dear Cousin Thomas, as you know, Mama Firefly, our Nana, has passed. Bless her heart, she was sacred. She was sacred a goddamn stick in the mud half the time, but she did really enjoy the 3 visits you made over from England when we was kids. I know her ways often scared you, but she just had her own way of making us young'uns laugh. I held Nana's hand in her last days, weeks and hours. She was fiery up until her last breath. 3 days before she passed, she started doing curious things. One was giving me this to send over to you in England. Do you remember your kitty? You called her Blackie, which always made Nana laugh. Not sure why, but she had her own sense of humour, the old bitch. She told me you lost it when you was playing with me and Tiny in the creek. It was such a hot day, and as usual Nana didn't have no running water to speak of. We always just washed it in the creek. You weren't a fan of this, and Tiny and Otis pulled down your drawers and pushed you in the creek. You were holding Blackie, as you always did for comfort, and let go of it when you got pushed in. Well, Nana kept it all these years. I guess a day or 2 after Tiny pushed you in, Grandma found it when she was doing the supper dishes in the creek. She brought it in and sewed it up. She said the creek had hog-tied it and split it open like an old pig. She sewed it up and kept it for all these years. Enjoy, Cousin Thomas. Baby. And I think there's a familiar style to that letter. Probably a film reference if I'm not misled. I wonder if anyone can guess which trilogy of films that style is from. Comment below, and I think I might give a clue. It's to the trilogy of films. It's Rob Zombie. So if you can guess that style. I remembered something Baby Firefly said to me as I was preparing this video about how much I should show or read and stuff, but yes. And I think that's code that there isn't. My little friend Blackie of which Baby Firefly has included a little doodle in the bottom corner here. I think Blackie has an extra little gift to show me, for me, and sewn up I think is a clue. Yes, you can just about see through the glittering, see some of the red thread down the stomach, but I've got some kitchen scissors and I'm not sure that those will be suitable. I don't want to be a bit too careless with Blackie, so maybe that's a video for another time. Anyway, I've been Uncle Badger in my tower on a hot day. It's just gone midnight, and I hope everyone enjoys their Lunasa. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.